Welcome to Exponential Networking at Freedom Potential Center. We have such an amazing crowd today. So, thank you for being here. We have an interesting lineup because for our first speaker is actually from Canada. So, we're gonna take this internationally. So that's the first step to taking this event internationally. So first speaker who's going to do his pitch, and I'm going to be a timekeeper. I'm going to do the 3 minutes, and after the 3 minutes, your time is cut off. Sorry, otherwise we're going to be here all night. Mir Janoa from Bio Nectar Company, and I'm going to pass on the connection to him. And Martin is going to do his technological magic. Mir, can you hear us?
Yeah, perfectly.
Wonderful. Let me put you on timer so you can get your 3 minutes.
Do I get an extra 3 minutes because I'm in Canada and it's 2:30 in the morning here? Okay, hello everyone. So COVID really kicked my ass, but kicked my ass into gear. Because why would I leave an almost perfect life in Australia to come back to where things are uncertain, doom and gloom, and fucking cold, right? Because why? Because my heart told me to. And because I followed my heart, amidst all this chaos, success has really become a reality for me. I'm in flow, I'm happier, and I'm creating. And I'll never, ever regret this decision. My name is Mir Janjua. I'm a traveler, I'm an explorer, I'm a maverick doctor, and the founder of a new startup called BioNectar. So BioNectar's mission is crazy. It's to change how the world experiences health and performance. How are we going to do this? By creating a system that is socially empowering, intelligent, and true to each person's biology. Also one that is sustainable, up to date, and accessible. So what's our process? We start with a multidimensional human element, explore this with space and intention, discover baseline, and set goals for our clients. We learn about personal biological factors and the impact of the environment on these factors, and we co-create a system that encompasses an individual's needs. We track and guide through intuition and intelligent learning, and support with team and community. So BioNectar was universally curated, traveling all around the world and collecting all the wisdom and all the experience to put it into a perfect, all-encompassing system that was passionately crafted, creatively delivered. Although we're still in the pre-launch phase, alchemically we're creating our vision for you. And we welcome anyone who wants to explore our services and or collaborate with us. So what's the take-home message? Follow your heart and drive your biology. My name is Mir Janjua. I'm a traveler, I'm an explorer, I'm a maverick doctor, and the founder of BioNectar. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mir. You were even under 3 minutes. Thanks so much for coming from Canada. Mir is an incredible human being. So many projects, and I can't hear myself. Hello? Yep, wonderful. Our next speaker in 3 minutes is allowed for our technical genius out there who is shuffling all of this technology and making this happen. Martin Renaud from Live Video Events and also co-founder of Freedom Potential. Please welcome Martin Renaud.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming to the Freedom Potential Center. So Freedom Potential Center is me, Martin Renaud, and my wife, Anastasia Renaud. And this has come from my bringing my business, live video events, in a physical space, and having a space now, a studio where coaches, speakers, entrepreneurs, visionaries have an opportunity to create their content, to broadcast their content, and also to run events like this where we can be interactive with the crowd, the live crowd. 30 people fits here. And also on virtual, having virtual guests or even having virtual participants, and then interacting all with that. So this is my business, live video events. We are open for any sort of crazy projects, and we love putting together like the most amazing and extraordinary content. To see like most of the people here on the tonight, and so is Dr. Mir, are innovators. They so if you'd like to work with us, there is most definitely we want to align ourselves with what you do, and then not only work with you as clients, but as partners, and really invest ourselves into your content and the way that that you show up in the world. So yeah, we, for any matter of video production, if you want to run a podcast, if you want to create like interviews, panels, virtual events, virtual summits, we are here for you. We're here to help you. And this is a very simple setup. However, we take care of all you need. So it's turnkey place. You contact us with your needs, and you just walk in the door, and we get we get the system ready for you to create your content and to share it. Oh yeah, that's true. We also have on-location services. So if you run an event in a venue, conference room, or any sort of hotel, seminar, workshop, we bring a very similar setup on location, and we also have a service where we build studios for small businesses or individual at home if you have like an extra room and you want to create your own content at home. So this is like, for larger projects if you want to have your own studio. Thank you, my love.
Okay. Thank you so much. And our next speaker is an amazing business coach from Forward 360, Michael Yakub. Please, welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, Forward 360, we believe that when you're in business, you go from building a business to building wealth. You're not in business just to go to work and just work for others. I'll tell you a small story. I have a client the other day, and we're sitting down and working on strategies. We work with them on their system and their processes and their processes, in building strategies, also implementing their strategies. And she looked at me, she said, I can't believe it. It's really great because it aligns with everything we want to do. She said, I can't wait to go to work and start working on those. We want to implement, because we showed them how the implementation process works. And I said, why do you want to do this? She said, because I want to enlarge my business. She looks after small businesses. She had a small call center. She looks after their invoices and calling people and organizing their meetings, organizing their setups for them, doing some bookkeeping. And she said, I would like to expand. I said, why would you do that? She said, because I want to get a bigger building. I said, well, why would you get a bigger building? What else you would do? She said, because I could buy a customer relationship management system you told me about. This will be great for us. So I said, why would you buy that? She said, because then the operation will get bigger, and then I could go out and maybe own the building, because I want to buy the building. I said, okay, I want to buy my building. I want to build the system. I want to own it. So, but why would you do that? She said, because I want to buy a big villa at Mount Tambourine, a big mansion, and I would really love that. And I said, well, that's your greater goal. That's what you go and work for. And in life, we always go into little things. We want to achieve what we want to achieve tomorrow. But what about what achieve the day after tomorrow? What's beyond? Where's our greater goal? And in our business, our 360 approach, We look at what are the elements and the factors that really will take your business to the next level, take you to the next level, but also achieve your greater goal in life, your ultimate goal. Not just the goal for what you're doing today or just a goal for the team on a smaller scale. It's the greater goal in life that matters. So businesses these days really have a lot of challenges, but also have a lot of opportunities. And opportunities come great, and opportunities come small, but exponential looking at these approaches or these challenges in a bigger picture will be the best way. So have the big picture. I would like to say thank you, Martin and Anastasia, for really this opportunity. This Freedom Potential is a great position here. We are in a great company, and I really encourage you to do more and more, and really an amazing place to support. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So did everyone find the link? So it's in now on LinkedIn. It's on the page, and also, yeah, on the page in the LinkedIn, and it's time's up, and it's on the Facebook page as well. Unfortunately, YouTube is not so friendly with us. Yeah, I'll check later. Okay, and our next presenter is Gail Tagaro from Editors for You. Welcome, Gail.
So, I'm Gail Tagaro, and I'm an introvert. No, I'm a word nerd. My business is Editors for You. Hiya? Okay. My business is Editors for You, and I'm a book writing coach and accredited editor. And I need my notes because I'm a writer. I really care about my clients, and I find it very satisfying helping people, including first-time writers, get from zero to published book. I feel so privileged to be a trusted partner in what is often a very personal journey for the person writing the book. You might say I have a bit of experience in this area. I've worked with hundreds of writers over the years in all genres, and I've written a couple of books myself. In my book coaching program, I treat each person and each book project as unique. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And I don't know if I'm allowed to really mention money, but I will anyway. Another fantastic feature of my book coaching program is that I don't charge $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 for a package. My program focuses on helping people start and finish writing a book that has very high quality content. Because like I said, I'm a word nerd, so it has to be high quality. You might be wondering what makes an excellent writing coach. Okay, so I was thinking about this. I've had to have a bit of dentistry lately with a pesky root canal. And so I thought, well, actually, you know, an excellent book writing coach is a bit like an excellent dentist. You're highly skilled and qualified. You're at the top of your profession. You're kind and empathetic and non-judgmental. You're honest about the work involved, and you inflict as little pain as possible. My ideal referral partner are coaches who know people who want to write a book and who would benefit from a program where they have accountability to get their book written. Thank you so much. Gail Tagaro, Editors for You.
3 minutes on a dot. Amazing. And you mentioned money. Well done. And so far we have no rules, so guys, just go hard on it. Just no shame whatsoever. Next speaker we have is Alexander Gonzalez. Good luck.
Thank you. So, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alexander Gonzalez, and I'm representing Cybel Accounting and Bookkeeping. So you find a little bit of accent on myself, and it's very similar to a very famous person, but I leave that for your imagination, right? So, through all my life, I've been working in so many different places, and as you can imagine, all of them have one thing in common, which is if you want to provide a very good service, you have to understand your business, right? And that's what I want as accountant, and that's what I want as a bookkeeper. And that's what I want for Cybel Accounting and Bookkeeping, because I can promise to save you money in tax, I can promise to grow your business, and I can promise to protect your assets. But how can I do that if I don't understand your business? It's impossible. So the motto from Cybel Accounting and Bookkeeping is going to be flexible for my clients, try to understand what they need, try to understand what they want from me, and so provide an excellent service for them. Again, Alexander Gonzalez, let's make it simple and easy for everybody and short. And so, yeah, Alex Gonzalez representing Cybel Accounting and Bookkeeping. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. This is fun. Did everyone get a drink before getting to the stage? Yeah, we have plenty of booze there, so you might, if you need to top up, go for it. Well done. That's why you have such a big bag with you. Wonderful. Okay, our next speaker is Mark Grant from Costless Payment Solutions. Mark, welcome. Woohoo.
Well, I hope I don't bore people tonight anyway with my topic and my business. But my name is Mark Grant from Costless Payment Solutions. So for 20 years, I had a very, very comfortable, well-earning corporate finance role. And then I had a vision. And my vision was I could not do what I was doing for the last 20 years. So as you can imagine, I walked away from a role that I'd been doing for 20 years, earning a great income. Wife was loving what I was doing. And I said, well, our world is about to change. So what I mean by that is, in that role, I could no longer keep pilfering businesses, clubs, associations for bank fees like I'd been doing for 20 years prior. So I had an epiphany, and my epiphany was I wanted to actually beat the banks at what they were doing. I wanted to take them on head on. So here is Mark, 5'4". I call myself David, taking on Goliath of the major banks. So for the last 6 years, that's what I've been doing. So one by one, I've been dragging clients away from the major four banks. How I do that is I've incorporated surcharge laws, which are now been in Australia for the last 3 years, into payment solutions. So whether you're operating an EFTPOS terminal, a direct debiting solution, an online payment solution, or operating through zero accounting software, I can provide those payment solutions to you at no cost to your business. Why do I do that? I do that quite simply because I'm sort of shocked daily by the cost of living pressures that each of us face. So I believe that if I can suddenly turn your expenses around your business slightly, that's going to give you more money to take home to your family. A little story about what I do, and I talk about saving money. Here's a real life example. I went and met two doctors at a Mermaid Beach medical clinic 3 weeks ago. And they had a vision as well, a little bit different to mine. Their vision was they wanted to employ another person as a receptionist out the front. So I said to them, well, okay, tell me, how much would it cost you to put that person out the front? They said 50K. What I'd done prior to meeting them, I had the privilege of having their merchant statements through their FPOS terminals. And I had actually seen that they had actually been paying to the National Bank over $150,000 a year in bank fees to the NAB. No disrespect to anyone at Banks NAB or NAB bankers here. So I basically said to them, well, how about if I could show you a way, one, that you could put a receptionist out the front of your practice and pocket over $100,000 in your cash flow every year. What are your thoughts? Without a word of a lie, I just about had to resuscitate the 3 doctors. They could not believe that I did that, and the rest is history now, so they've got that. So as I said, my name is Mark Grant from Costless Payment Solutions, and my tagline is quite simply, I help you earn more by paying less. So thanks for your time.
Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Robin. You ready, Robin? The whiskey? Oh, did it kick in? It's wonderful, isn't it? To feel like a rock star.
Well, you know. All right, so I'm going to talk about leadership. First of all, I want to start by saying that regardless of your political opinion, I think we can all agree that we've seen significant shortfalls in what we've seen in America over the last 4 weeks, or hell, even the last 4 years. Those shortfalls will be, they'll have impacts for the next generations over the next 20, 30 years. When you look at the UK, you look at a country that's just gone into its 3rd lockdown. Even today, the highest cases of deaths in a single day. And that's because leadership's not about you. It's not about your ego. It's not about your pride. It's not about your selfish interests. It's about servicing others. Now, I'm pretty sure that every single person within this room has, at some point, been under a leader that probably fits into those categories. Am I right? Yeah. Now, I think you could probably give me examples of how they've been that way. Now, why is that? Well, that's because leadership's an art form. And it's an art form that is often misunderstood, misinterpreted. And that's usually because people are forced into positions or thrusted into leadership positions without the proper training. That's where we come in. So I work at the 8th Mile. One of the things that, well, I'm the leadership development manager for the 8th Mile. So it's my job to go into businesses, both big, small, corporate, non-corporate, and work with those leaders to become better. Now, that's not something that's necessarily easy. It's hard for people to make a change. I mean, every one of us in this room is a creature of habit, right? It's hard to make people realize that, you know, they can be better. They could be doing better. It's also hard to make people realize that, in fact, you might be the problem. That's something that I had to face up to around about 4 years ago, when I thought I was doing well and I was doing the right things, but actually I was the one that was the problem in the first place. So I haven't really got much more to say on that, apart from if you do want to be a better leader or you want to promote better leadership within your business, come and have a chat with me. Because the least thing that you're going to get out of it is you're going to be a better person at the end of the day. So other than that, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you can also share the link to Messenger to all the people that you think might benefit from it. One of the offerings of tonight is to get a video, fully edited video with your company logo, whatever you want to, slides you want to put in, from Martin for additional price, just a fraction of the cost. And we had a very clever purchaser here who already purchased the package. So it's a fast and easy way to have your 3-minute pitch done. So for people on the live stream, you are watching Photoshop version of us, already looking glamorous and filtered beautifully. So you're going to receive a gorgeous video if you want to at the end of this event. And also Warren gave us a brilliant idea. If you're working business to business and you're looking for gifts, unique gifts for your clients, giving a ticket like this for networking event where they can get live streamed internationally across so many platforms and also meet such great people in the room and get a video potentially if they wish to. That could be a great gift certificate for someone. So try to use it in your work. Wonderful. And we are going to continue. Our next speaker is Nick Cree. Yeah. And the company is SmashGo. Let's hear it.
Well, hello, I am Nick Cree, and my company is SmashGo, but that's really just our trading name. The event that I run is one called Business Owners Smashing It Online. So I've been online since 1994. Some of you will remember what that sounded like. So that's that sort of dial-up sort of fax machine sound. Yeah. So I was online then, and that was the days of bulletin boards and CompuServe. So those that remember CompuServe, you could actually share files. I had no idea what I was going to share. There was no such thing as digital photos or anything, so it was really just text documents. So it took me probably about 10 years really to understand what the power of the internet was and what to do. And I had a mortgage broking company, and I took my mortgage broking company online, and all it was a long-page sales letter, and because I didn't know what to put onto this website that I paid $10,000 for, and there was no content, and there was no web developer, and I had to learn how to write CSS code and HTML code to make this thing work. So I did that, and the long and short of that was that it took my mortgage broking company from a small local mortgage broking company, it took it national. So just taking it online back in those days there, using the internet, as small as it was back then, and email, we went global, national. And when I sold that business 10 years later, that was in the middle of the GFC, just as the banks were cutting all of their commissions to the brokers, and to companies like ours. And so we skipped out of the country, which is New Zealand, just at the beginning of the GFC. It was a great time to get out, and came to Australia and started all over again. And when I got here, it was I set up a web development company. So we spent 10 years in web development over here, teaching, working with businesses and teaching them how to use this thing called the internet to promote and grow their business. So today, what I do is I run the Business Owners Smashing It Online weekly webinar series. Anyone heard of it? Some of us here? Great, perfect. Oh, great. Really what it is, it's a free webinar for businesses, entrepreneurs to come and meet some experts. So I've guest experts on there every week with some area of specialty in the online space. So that's really, I suppose, the front of what I do. The back of what I do is this year is the year of recurring income. We have an incredible opportunity ahead of us this year, and that's called digital transformation. So many businesses are having to go online, and a lot of them think that going online means you do business on Zoom. So the digital world is a whole lot more than Zoom. So how I help businesses is really helping them with their digital transformation and taking them online. Nick Cree, Business Owners Smashing It Online.
Well done. Wonderful. And we are continuing with our speakers, and the next is beautiful Jackie Ming from Flow Formula. Woohoo, welcome.
I don't know whether I want to sit down or stand up. I could just give anything a go. Okay, so my name is Jackie Mink, and I am from the Flow Formula. We coach people in their epigenetic expression. So the founder, Cody Mcquillen, you might have known who he is, and I have 15 years of coaching experience between us, and we've coached people like federal members of parliament, spiritual leaders, and professional athletes as well. I've actually come from a former professional athlete background myself. And when clients come to us, It's because they lack time. They don't have time to do everything. They are lacking the time to get everything done that they want to do. They're also lacking clarity. So clarity on their purpose and clarity on their why and what they're here to do and what their genius is. Also, when clients come to us, they're lacking that impact drive, the drive to impact more people, serve more people, and make more of a difference than what they're currently doing. They might be having a local impact, but they have aspirations of worldwide impact. And that's why when we coach people, we coach them through that clarity to get that clarity based on their biology. So based on their DNA, the epigenetics, how they've been formed, how they are expressed in this life, in this very second, in this very moment, in this room, in this seat. So we get that clarity on your exact genius and exactly what lights you up. We also get the impact. Instead of having a local impact, we can show you how to make a worldwide impact, to impact and serve more people. So instead of just reaching the people that you're currently reaching, why not reach more? Why not use your inherent gifts, how you're expressed right now in your body? Why not use those gifts to make more of a difference in this world? And also, so I mentioned the clarity and also the speed at which. So time is something that we also focus on. So getting more done in less time based on your biology. So actually working out what time is best for you to be doing things like eating, exercising, anything like that. All of those things can be timed chronobiology based on you. And that's what we work with people. And where that comes from and the why that we do this and the why that we serve the people that we do and the clients that we have is because we believe in a superhuman society, creating a superhuman society where every single person lives from their innate, unique gifts, their inherent biological gifts that they were born with. Am I getting cut off? Yes. Oh, anyway, we've got a masterclass, epigeneticmasterclass.com, and we've actually just presented a masterclass on that just last week. So that tells you way more about our story and the why of everything that we do.
Thanks so much. Sometimes I forget to press the timer as well. And then some people get more time. Thanks so much. Our next speaker is Aaron Mcquillen from Magnus Group. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Aaron Mcquillen. I'm here with Warren Maris. Sorry, live viewers, you won't be able to see him. He's hiding in the audience. Together, we head up the team at Magnus Business Advisors and Accountants. Before I delve into what exactly it is we do, I'd just like to say thank you for having us here, Martin, and providing us with this fantastic opportunity. Yes, we're accountants. However, unlike others in our industry, I would like to think that our team hasn't undergone the triple bypass surgery that, you know, people sort of have that personality disorder and you're like, Anyway, which is why we understand that businesses are more than just figures. They're about building up on relationships. And because of this, at Magnus Business Advisors, our first client meetings are free because we feel it's important that you get to know each other a little bit first and find out whether or not it's a good fit. Because if it doesn't work for both of you, it works for neither of you. At Magnus, we're not a bunch of dinosaurs either. We embrace technology in our workplace and we reflect this in our cloud-based systems. We find this is the best way to provide timely, accurate, and detailed information to our clients. And it also allows our workforce to work anywhere, anytime, something that has been immensely important of late. Sure, we do tax compliance, but that's not all we do. We also do business development, cash forecasting, due diligence, structuring advice and establishment, assistance with will preparation, and asset protection. We tailor these services to businesses from startups to 15+ million turnover, and operating in various industries including transport, internet-based businesses, high net worth individuals, professional services. While we are not the cheapest, we are far from the most expensive, and that may leave you wondering, what is the benefit to you? Simply, this balance allows us to attract quality team members and provide them with right resources and equipment to enable Magnus to produce the best quality results for our clients and to make sure we achieve this consistently. We're a heavily procedure-based firm, and I think we do a great job, but don't take it from me. I have a client referral here, so this testimony is, I hate my accountants. They rip me off every time I speak to them. A wounded bull charges lesson would probably give better service too. I'm currently in the market for a new accountant. Sorry. And at least one that will return phone calls every once in a while. Just kidding, here's the real one. I've been very happy with the service I'm receiving from Magnus. They're friendly, professional, always get back to you in a timely manner with any of your queries. Thanks, guys. And I have to say thank you to Neil, who's been with us from the beginning.
Thank you, Aaron. And the beauty of this event is that you can come back and keep practicing and keep practicing. And yeah, and eventually you be just the best speaker and facilitator ever. For people on the live stream, just reminding you, this is Exponential Networking event run by Freedom Potential. We are here, it's a hybrid event. What is hybrid event is when we have people in the room and we are live streaming it on multiple platforms. You can share it to groups. I'm constantly spamming business groups, so you can find me there. And you can share it to groups. You can share in Messenger to your friends or colleagues, people that might benefit from this. I think it's really creative, a brilliant idea, because it was mine. So please use this for your advantage. And our next speaker is Julben Serrano from Challenger Services Group. Welcome, Julben.
Fellow exponential network marketers, good evening. Martin, Anastasia, thank you for the opportunity. I'll stand not for any other reason like Jackie, but I've got a bad back, so this will help. I'll start with, first of all, explaining the name. That's normally a good icebreaker for myself. With the name like Julben Serrano, I'm the firstborn of a Spanish-Filipino couple that decided to be diplomatic to their fathers, Julio and Benito. Whacked it together and said, there you go, son. And 50 years later, I'm still telling the same story. And being in hospitality, I've had to repeat it quite a few times, but thought I'd get that one out of the way. I work for a company called Challenger Services Group. Now, Challenger Services is an outsourcing company that is a partner for your outsourced solutions in regards to your staffing. So I look after the national sales for the hospitality division, but the company covers a number of industries, whether it be aged care, hotels, Some of our clients would also be part of the COVID environment at the moment. The aged care is very sensitive, obviously, in the COVID environment. Hotels normally, food and beverage. We also do public sector in terms of New South Wales Metro being one of our biggest clients, so buses, trains, etc. So most of us haven't been able to travel very much, but we are a national-based company. The company was started by Vadim Gurum, and he started it, and the family have owned the business and developed the business from a little home office in Sydney to now a national company, and they have an office here in Southport. So if you're tired of in any of your businesses working in your business instead of on your business, and you need a outsourced solution to help you, whether it be with the cleaning side, security, any field that you feel that you need to outsource that and leave it to the professionals to do so you can focus on growing your business, we're there to be your partner. And that's what we do, and we're happy to help and build partnerships rather than build client lists. It's about succeeding for both of you, the more successful, for both of us, should I say. The more successful you are, the more successful we are. Thank you very much. Again, Julban Serrano from Challenger Services.
Julban, this is brilliant. We actually had an idea to start having a live shows, live performances. So one of them would be stand-up comedy. So if anyone wants to, start sponsoring the event, we can start rocking that industry as well. And our next speaker is, and I am just going to, Leo. Come on down, Leo. Leo Patrick from Flow, Australia. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Today I want to tell you about a friend of mine by the name of Peter. Peter's a business person just like you. Started his business about 18 years ago and was doing quite well. In fact, his business was rocketing. He got involved with the internet. He started to get a website up. He was doing good advertising. And he was growing a reasonably good client base. Then he ended up with a big challenge, which I think we all got hit with about 11 years ago. I think Nick mentioned it a little bit earlier, the GFC. And it really kicked a lot of businesses in the guts, and Peter was no exception. Partly because he lost quite a number of customers and clients. They couldn't survive what happened, and a lot of businesses around the world were in exactly the same situation. So he struggled. His client lists shrunk a little bit, but financially he was kind of doing okay. He was plodding along, and during the next 10 years, he tried different ways to grow his business. And like many of us in business, he started to get involved in different types of networks, and he tried many of them. He worked very diligently with his local Chamber of Commerce, got involved with other local business groups, and was doing quite well up to a point. But one thing that he found was he was getting customers occasionally, but he wasn't getting many clients. And it was frustrating for him because he was really, really struggling. He was starting to lose some clients. Some of his clients became advocates, and he was starting to grow his business in certain sectors, but it was still a major struggle. Because like a lot of businesses, he found that networking, as it's being done at the moment, it's not exactly what it's cracked up to be. And it doesn't work for everybody. Some businesses do very well out of it and many don't. So the interesting thing was, he was plodding along, making his money, meeting his mortgage, keeping his family happy. And then, as you all know, a little over, or just on a year ago, we got the biggest kick in the guts. And the world shut down. Financially, economically, and everything ground to a halt. And Peter was really at wit's end. How in heck's name was he going to survive? Early last year, he and I met and we started talking and we started looking at what he was doing in his business. And we started training him in how to create a better message, how to actually engage with people more effectively. And it was fascinating because he stayed with some of the strong contact networks for the last 12 months. But what changed for him was because his messaging changed, because the way he was engaging with people changed, he started to get more leads, which turned into customers and started to turn into clients. And one of the things he found was really amazing, that since getting involved with us, when he was asked, "What do you do for a living?" and he told his story, or a story, people wanted to know more. They wanted to engage with him more. So the interesting thing is, if you, ladies and gentlemen, in your business, want to be able to stand up at any networking function and somebody says to you, "What do you do for a living?" Oh, by the way, Peter's an accountant. Now, he doesn't have a sexy job like the bioengineering guru at Stark Enterprises. He was an accountant. And as you can imagine, for many people in accountancy and law and all of our businesses, as soon as you mention to people what we do, it's amazing how people already know what we do, so they don't want to talk to us. Funny that, human nature, go figure. But then all of a sudden, he started to get engagement and people wanted to know. So if you want to be like Peter, and when somebody actually asks you, "What do you do for a living?" and you start relating a story, sharing an experience, and pretty much guarantee that every time you respond to that request, people want to continue to engage with you, then come and talk to me, and I can show you how you can make that happen. Leo Petrick from Flow Australia. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much. Did everyone get the link? Everyone saw it? And kudos to, big shout out to Jackie. She's utilizing it greatly, posting links and webinars. And I suggest you do the same. Share your links, don't be shy. This is the place to be exponential. So next speaker is Mani Kisari.
My name is Mani Kisari. I'm director of a company called Credimend Australia. I do have a business partner. Her name is Jay Taylor, sitting right there. But unfortunately, she doesn't want to get up here with me, making a fool out of herself. Oh, thank you. Okay, so tell you a bit about our company. For those who don't know, we're a credit repair company. We specialize in removal of disputable defaults from personal and commercial credit files. Now, unfortunately, default can affect you quite significantly. Once when you do get bad credit, you become a major financial risk. In respect of any finance, whether it's secure finance or unsecure finance, becomes impossible. And unfortunately, due to COVID, those numbers are going to increase. And it's going to affect everyone significantly, especially the ones such as mortgage brokers, financial planners, pretty much anyone. So, sorry, I didn't really prepare for this, but I'm freestyling this. Anyways, no. Now, why we started this business? Myself and Jay Taylor, we do come from a background of credit repair for over 10 years. Now, unfortunately, the nature of the industry we're in, there are a lot of companies not doing the right thing. They do give the false perception to clients that by them paying the full amount, the full fee, that the default is going to be removable. Unfortunately, this is not the case, and it happens on a daily basis. If you do read the fine prints in majority of companies, they do clearly state they do not make any false promises of rectifying or changing the credit file for the clients, which is quite sad because there are a number of clients who wait months and months thinking that life's going to change, and to only find out 2 months later that they're only out of pocket thousands of dollars and they're still going to have bad credit 5 years. That's quite upsetting for most people. So the reason why we formed this company, we thought, okay, after so many years being in the industry, we thought, what can we do? How can we make a difference? So we started Credimend in September. We have had so far 98% success rate in removal. I guess what makes us different to your normal everyday credit repair companies, that we do not charge an upfront fee. We do full investigation. Only once we get confirmation from the creditor that the default is going to be removable, only then we invoice the client and charge, that's the way you should be. But unfortunately, this doesn't happen every day. I guess our target market, who we're looking for. We're looking for anyone basically that's got bad credit. Anyone that needs help, that doesn't want to wait 5 years of having to rely on friends or family to be able to get electricity connected, or to be, or perhaps to be able to get finance. Or most importantly, our brokers. We do deal with a lot of brokers Australia-wide. Now, one thing I would like to advise you all, I don't think we have seen the full effect of COVID. I think we're really going to see things really take effect, I believe, in the next 12 months, perhaps to 24 months. Now, this is going to affect everyone's income, from the brokers to financial planners, business owners, etc. So one thing I'd like to tell you, if you're looking for a company that's got 98% success rate, that is 100% transparent, and you have 2 directors looking after you, don't look any further. Call Credit Mend Australia today. We're here to have a chat with you. Thank you.
Oh my God, was it brilliant or what? Just I felt like Tony Robbins was on stage. That's who you remind me. Oh, that's the one. Now I get two together. If you want people to know where you are right now, you can actually check in on the Facebook page, and more of your friends will see the live stream. Al is not here, so Al will be next time. And we are pretty much, we got everyone. I didn't forget anyone. Please tell me I didn't forget anyone. Okay, wonderful. We have only a final speaker for tonight, and as a special guest, she will get about 30-40 minutes. And her name is Anastasia Grace. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna put 3 minutes right here. I am not just a coach, and I wear so many hats that this year I decided to wear only one hat and narrow myself down to relationship coaching. That is something I am incredibly passionate. Love relationships, couples, units. Everything stems on this planet from 2 people coming together in this incredible merger. And if you look at any success stories, you will see there is a partnership behind it. No one can be successful on their own. And if you think that you can make it on your own, you're delusional. You'll get to the point where you will get that longing and you will start asking yourself, where is my partner? Where is my half? Where is the person that is going to understand me, support me, love me, see me, and be there no matter what? And I became incredibly passionate about this particular part of human psyche, human development. I've been a practitioner and a coach for quite a while now, and journeying into the relationship and the love stories and love traumas and love hurts, and helping people to heal that and come back to their true self, which is inside of their hearts. That's something I began doing after my own divorce 7 years ago, when my whole life collapsed, and everything that I have been building with my husband at the time for 15 years, like I ended up with one suitcase. And how many stories out there in the world where we build our whole life together, but at the same time, without a specific knowledge, without that understanding how to do it. We get the education how to run the company. We get all kinds of certifications and degrees. However, we don't put enough attention and nurture and understanding who we are in relationships, how relationship work, how relationship functions, how to build your life when you are a couple, when you create a family. And that it's not only about coming together and just saying, okay, let's do it. We are such complex beings on a physical level, emotional level, sexual level, energetic level. There's so much going on in our lives. So my big wish for you, for each and every one of you, to be happy, to be loved, to love, to open your heart, to heal and be incredible. Thank you so much. For people on live stream, we are ending this part. We're cutting off the live stream and we can enjoy the night. Thank you so much for being with us. Bye.